The New York Knicks beat the Chicago Bulls 116-100, their second win in a row after beating the Minnesota Timberwolves on New Year's Day. This was a group effort all around, and New York started out strong in the first quarter with a great offensive onslaught, thanks to Donte DiVincenzo, Jalen Brunson, and Julius Randle getting hot early. But a sizzling shooting performance from the field fizzled out in the second quarter, mainly because of sloppy handling of the basketball. The turnovers that began to rear their ugly head in the first quarter became starkly apparent in the second, as the Knicks' rush style of play and disorderly passes led to points that were converted on the other end for Chicago. Heading into halftime, New York had accumulated 12 turnovers while also dishing out 12 dimes, a very poor assist-to-turnover ratio. But the carelessness seen in the first half was quickly reversed in the second, as the third quarter saw the Knicks start to get on a run, fueled by the offensive firepower of Brunson from beyond the arc and Randle in the paint. Key steals from players such as OG Anunoby and DiVincenzo led to transition opportunities that gave the Knicks momentum heading into the fourth. While Chicago Bulls guards Coby White and Demar Derozan have been doing damage to New York, as they finished with 28 and 26 points, respectively, the Thibodeau-led Knicks defense managed to shut them down late in the game. Derozan is known as the highest-scoring player in the fourth quarter in the NBA this year, but the Knicks did not let him get hot, and they sealed the game with multiple clutch threes, put-back shots, steals, and points in transition. Brunson finished with 31 points, 3 rebounds, and 13 assists, 59% overall shooting, 44% from beyond the arc. While Randle, he had 35 points, 6 rebounds, and 4 assists on 56% overall shooting, 42% from deep. But as I said, this was not just a dynamic duo but a group effort, and key role players such as DiVincenzo, Anunoby, and Isaiah Hartenstein greatly contributed as well. What particularly sticks out for Hartenstein is his 20 rebounds and 5 blocks, a great performance for the big man who continues to step up in Mitchell Robinson's absence. But while Brunson had a great game, since the trade with Toronto occurred last week, the Knicks may be becoming overly reliant on him. With the absence of point guards Emmanuel Quickley and shooting guard RJ Barrett, it appears Brunson is more prone to being trapped defensively, as he is now the player primarily handling the ball. Knicks head coach Tom Thibodeau gave his thoughts before the game on his expectations as to whether Brunson would be swarmed on the defensive end and whether or not he was anticipating more of it to come.
He's been trapped all along, so that's not anything new. It's just, probably more everyone getting to the right spots, which, he has to have 3 outlets and don't fight it. I don't want him exerting, energy trying to split double teams and just get off the ball, trust the pass, make the second pass, bring it to the backside.
Although Brunson is anticipated to be given more trouble in the future, he was able to easily brush off the Bulls' defense tonight. And Chicago is certainly not bad on the defensive end either, as they're around middle of the pack and have an elite on-ball defender in point guard Alex Caruso. This win against the Bulls could be considered to be the start of smoother sailing in calmer waters for New York. They emerged relatively unscathed from their grueling 14-game stretch, where they played multiple good teams on the road and came out with a 6-8 record. But despite the generally lighter schedule as we head closer and closer to the All-Star break, the Knicks face a big challenge Friday night at 7:30 in Philly, where New York big men Hartenstein and Randle will face a tough challenge in shutting down Joel Embiid. With this win tonight, the Knicks move to 19-15 on the season so far. With WFUV Sports, I'm Ben Oppenheimer.